So if you see somebody and they're out drinking, they're on drugs, they're adulterous, whatever, they cussing, and you're thinking, oh, I'd never. You're capable of it though, because they're human.
Right.
And the same thought process that made them cuss that person out, that same capability is inside of you. And so you got to get to the point where you stop judging folk that are really you. They're just showing you what you can be if you keep on going down the road that you're on. Because you're thinking, I'm not as bad as her. You're not, but you're not yet. Keep doing what you're doing. And you will find that there's stuff in you. Because there are people that will say, let's do this. And you're like, you're out of your mind. Let the right person know. Come see me. He look good. Woo. When he said, let's go, I win. So there's people, there's circumstances, there's money, there's different things that will come that will cause you to say, well, I would never do that. Oh yeah, you'd be surprised what you would do if the circumstances are right. There was a Facebook post that said, if you could do one thing that you wanted to do, nobody would ever find out that you did it. You could get away with it, nobody would know, would you do it? And you'd be surprised at the saints on the Facebook post said, man, no, you should, nobody, you promise nobody. Oh yeah, I got a couple of things. What day is this? What time is it? Send me the invite, I got you. But you said nobody can find nobody right now, nobody. But we get to the point where we say, well yeah, if I really thought nobody was going to see it or nobody was going to respond to it, yeah, I'd do it, sure would. And that's how most of us are. So we do not with that mindset have the right to tell somebody else, well, you ain't right. And you ain't gonna ever amount to nothing. You've been out here all this time, you ain't gonna ever be nothing. We've got to get to the point where we love people back to where they need to be. And this shepherd, imagine the sheep saying, wait a minute, why are you out here? You got 99 other ones. No, but you the one that's missing. They good. I came out here because I knew you were missing. Imagine what they feel like when you come out with love. If you come out beating on them, remember, they wish they stay out there. They're probably going to run further away from you. But the fact that you come out, put your arms around them, put them on your shoulder and say, I'm rejoicing. I'm carrying you back to safety. I'm glad that I was able to find you and get you back with the other ones. That changes the person's mindset to the point where they understand somebody cares about me to the point that even not if, when I get off track and get out and do my thing, they'll come looking for me. That's a miraculous thing, and that's one of the things, that's a God thing. And so that's why Jesus is saying, I'm sitting over here and I'm eating with them. And I'm being buddy-buddy with them. And church, you don't have to like it. Wow. You don't have to like it. Because I understand what my love is doing for them. All you see is the reputation of the church because you're sitting with folk that have doubtful reputation. So you're thinking, well, now they're going to think about this church and say, man, they do this, they do that, they do that. No, I understand what my love can do for a person. And if I sit them down and I feed them and let them just kind of rest their heart a little bit, you'd be surprised at what they open up and pour out. And say, man, I never thought you'd be doing this with me, but let me tell you a little about my background. And you find out what mama did and daddy did and how cousins did this and that. You find out about the relationships that they had that went crazy and how they embezzled money and how they've been to jail. You find out all the stuff that's in their heart, not because you ask them, but because you love them. Love, the Bible says, covers a multitude of sin. Which means, I don't care what you've been in. I don't care how long you've been in it. My love is supposed to cover it for you. They're supposed to look at what I'm doing for you and say, who? No, not her. She ain't done that. That's what his love does. That's when he sits you down and says, eat with me. Because in the lunchroom, kids can be cruel. Don't sit over here with us. Find somewhere else to sit. Jesus said, don't worry about it. Sit over here, eat with me. Don't worry about the rest of them. You know what it takes for a kid to get up in front of all the rest of the lunchroom and call the one person that nobody else wants to eat with and say, come over here and eat with me? It takes a whole lot of courage. Because now you run the risk of getting the ridicule that they've been getting. You run the risk of having the same reputation that they got. Well, if he hanging out with them and he eating with them,